Hello everyone, my name is Henderson, and welcome back. Welcome back to the second part of the lesson about conditionals. If welcome to the part 2. So, second conditional. We're going to study second conditional. But before, let's review some of it. Yes. So previously, on a previous video, we have studied 2 conditional clauses. First one was the first conditional. First one was zero conditional, and then next was first conditional. So let's take a glimpse of the zero conditional and how zero conditionals act. So zero conditional, we use zero conditional when we want to talk about something which is 100% true. So water boils if you heat up to 100 Celsius, 100 degree, like this. What about the first one? So we use first conditional clause when we want to talk about the future situations which are gonna happen, so which is possible to happen. We use first conditional in that context. So possible, I would like to say possible. But however, second conditional is quite difficult and it's pretty opposite from zero and first conditionals. So as you guys have read already, so let's read the sentence. Let's read the definition again. We use second conditional if when we imagine. This is the point. Not gonna happen. So we just imagine about present or future situations that are impossible. This is the most important as well. Impossible and unlikely. So impossible means the completely opposite from the possible futures. It's like it's just impossible. It won't happen. Okay? So, but I still don't understand, teacher. I don't know how. So, one more time, we use second conditional for the future situation which is unlikely or impossible. Okay. Then how can we understand and use second conditional? So, example. As an example, let's read this sentence. I live far from my school, so I always arrive late to school. One more time. So I live far from my school, so I always arrive late to school. So this person imagines if I lived closer to school, I would be able to save more time. If I lived closer to school, I would be able to save more time. So right now, this person lives far from the person's school. So this person is always late. Always late to the school. So this person imagines. So if I lived closer to school, so will it gonna happen? So but this is the impossible action. So if I lived closer to school, I'll be able to save more time. So we say, so this is the reality. But it's the completely contrast with the reality. So if I lived closer to school, which is very unlikely to make it happen. So if I lived closer to school, so imagine the unlikely situation in the future, I would be able to save more time. So if this person lived closer to school, this person says, I'll be able to save more time. But this is unlikely, and this is impossible to make it happen. It is not like first conditional. It is not like zero conditional. It will not happen, and also it's not 100% true. So, but how can we structure the sentence? Let's have a look. If I lived closer to school, I'll be able to save more time. How can we structure the sentence? So, first of all, if subject I lived, past simple, lived, the base form is live, and then the past simple is lived to school. Imagining, right? Impossible. I would be able to save more time. Oh, not be, save. So I would save more time. So this is the important one. Would. Would is the most important when it comes to structuring second conditional. So one more time. If I, past simple, I would be able to save more time. Okay, now we have figured the characteristics of second conditional clause. Second conditional, we use second conditional when we want to talk about future situation or present situations, which is unlikely, which is impossible to make it happen. Okay? Bearing that, let's have a look at the example. Michael goes to Louvre Museum every weekend. Oh, seems like he's living in Paris. So Michael goes to Louvre Museum every weekend. He wants to buy some famous paintings like Mona Lisa or the paintings drawn by Leonardo da Vinci or Vincent van Gogh. Some famous painting in the Louvre Museum. That's the example. that's the reality. He wants to buy a famous paintings. So he starts to imagine the future situation. And he says, if he were a billionaire, he would buy some paintings. If he were a billionaire, he would buy some paintings. So if he were really rich, if he would buy some paintings. So okay, billionaire, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But will Michael earn money like around this amount tomorrow or next week? No, it's pretty unlikely to make it happen. So that's why we used the second conditional. So how do we say it? If you were a billionaire, he would buy some paintings. So he's imagining the future situation. However, it is a bit unlikely. But if you study hard, if you work hard, it's possible, but it's unlikely. Then how do we structure the sentence? Second conditionals is also easy. So if yes, he subject were the past simple billionaire, he subject would buy some paintings. Simple. One more time. If he or he would buy some paintings. Okay. We know that we can change the order. We can say he would buy some paintings if he were a billionaire. Like this. We can change the order as well. But teacher, I have a question. Yes, what is that? So I know that when there's he, we need to put was. Then why is it were? Did you make any question? Did you make any mistake? No. Actually, when if is followed by the verb be, it is grammatically correct to say if he were, but it's we also commonly use he was. So you can say if he was and if he were. So don't worry about it. Just go with the flow. Okay, now let's move on to the next example. Second conditional as well. So, I gain weight easily. So I think she gains weight a lot quicker than other people. So I gain weight easily. So I'm always careful of what I eat. Oh, he's controlling herself, right? So this is the reality right now. And she starts to imagining the future situation. And she says, if I did not gain weight easily, I would not have to worry about what I eat. So she's imagining unlikely. She's imagining the future situation which is unlikely to change her metabolism. Yeah. So she's imagining, but it's pretty unlikely to change her metabolism. So, she said, if I did not gain weight easily, I would not have to worry about what I eat. So, this is the condition, but impossible or unlikely. This is the unlikely condition. And then I would not have to worry about what I eat. Then she would not worry about what she eats, like that. So that's why we use the second conditional in this context. Then how do we structure it? How do we structure it? Let's figure out later. But right now, I gain weight easily. That's the reality. So she's imagining. Very unlikely to make it happen. If I didn't gain weight easily, you can change that right now. So it's very unlikely to make it happen. So she's imagining. Okay, then how do you make this clause? How do you make this sentence with the second conditional if? As I said before, second conditional is about the future situation, which is unlikely and impossible. And we structure it if I did not gain did not, then a past simple. So do, infinitive, did. Past simple, gain weight easily. I, subject, would not have to worry about. Have to worry about what I eat. Okay? That's the base verb. No. So this is the base verb. So if I did not gain weight easily, I would not have to worry about what I eat. So base verb here. So very good. So this video, I have taught you guys about second conditional clause if. And from now on, go back to the website and go to the practice video and let's practice together. Okay? Thank you very much and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.